Have you ever wondered if the color you call red looks exactly the same to someone else? It's one of the most fascinating questions in science and philosophy, and surprisingly, no one can answer it with complete certainty. We all agree that the sky is blue and that grass is green. But what if your experience of blue is completely different from mine? What if the color you see as blue is what I would experience as red, yet we've both learned to call it blue since childhood? The truth is, color doesn't actually exist in the way we usually think. Objects don't contain color. Instead, they reflect different wavelengths of light. When light enters your eyes, specialized cells called cones detect these wavelengths and send electrical signals to your brain. Your brain then creates what you experience as color. In other words, color isn't out there in the world. It's created inside your mind. Most people have 3 types of cone cells that allow us to see millions of different colors. But not everyone's eyes are exactly the same. Around 1 in 12 men and 1 in 200 women have some form of color blindness, making it difficult to distinguish certain colors, especially reds and greens. Some people, however, may experience the opposite. A rare condition called tetrachromacy gives certain individuals a 4th type of cone cell. Scientists believe these people may be able to distinguish millions more shades than the average person, although researching this remains challenging. Even among people with normal vision, color perception isn't identical. Age changes how we see color. As the lens inside the eye gradually yellows over time, some colors may appear slightly different than they did during childhood. Lighting also changes everything. A white shirt under bright sunlight looks different under a warm indoor lamp, yet your brain automatically adjusts so it still appears white most of the time. This incredible ability is known as color constancy. Perhaps the most famous example of how differently people perceive color came in 2015 with a simple photograph known as the dress. Some people saw the dress as blue and black. Others were convinced it was white and gold. Neither group was imagining things. Their brains were making different assumptions about the lighting in the image, causing them to perceive different colors from the exact same photograph. The image became a global reminder that perception isn't always objective. It's shaped by the brain as much as by the eyes. Scientists still don't know whether 2 people experience color in exactly the same way. We can measure the wavelengths of light entering the eye, study brain activity, and compare behavior, but we can't step inside someone else's mind to experience what they see. This mystery is known in philosophy as the problem of subjective experience. Each of us experiences the world from a perspective that no one else can fully access. So, do we all see colors the same? Probably not. Our eyes, brains, genetics, age, and even our surroundings all influence how we perceive the world. Yet despite these differences, we share enough common experience to communicate, create art, recognize traffic lights, and describe the beauty of a sunset. Maybe that's the most amazing part. Even if our personal experiences of color are slightly different, we've built a shared language that allows us to understand one another. The next time you look at a rainbow or admire a colorful painting, remember that the colors you see aren't simply reflections of light. They're a masterpiece created by your own brain. And no one knows if anyone else sees that masterpiece exactly the same way. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves science and fascinating questions about the human mind. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.